All right, morning everyone. Welcome to wait, what game is this again? Chat, what game is this? I can't remember. Hello? Well, either way, with me is Nintendo Sarah. What game is this, by the way? I can't remember.
I think it's DK64 Randomizer.com. I think that's what we're playing, right?
DK64 Randomizer.com, you say?
Yeah. That sounds familiar.
Alright, I'll roll with it. I'm going there right now. DK64Randomizer.com. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Hooray!
Yeah.
I fucked up the restream already. The timer's on there, but that's okay. We're off to starting here. Now we have DK Bongos. We have Super Simian Slams, so no crazy, well, hopefully no crazy slam searching at the end of the seed. But we have a good start.
All right, but they are off doing different starting. Lrauq is going through castle lobby first, which is interesting.
Oh, the mermaid reward! It's Pearl time, baby!
Oh, hopefully he can find some pearls.
Both streamers we're not streaming them here, but both streamers have face cam. Lrauq showing 0 reaction to the mermaid reward. Oh. A little bit of a buffer there, but both players are in castle.
Oh, I think he went off, yeah.
DK Chunky Diddy.
Oh, and we already got our Blast-O-Matic hint. That was fast.
Yeah, DK Chunky Diddy, pretty solid overall. The problem is you need Rocket Barrel now. There have been some unhindered Rocket Barrel seeds too, so that's always a good time.
Yeah, could be a casino for that today. We don't know yet. Now they're switching. Now Eddaket went to the castle lobby, and Lrauq is doing his prison dirt clear. Didn't see how many bananas it was to get in.
Ooh, factory early. You love to see it.
Ooh, that's a good level 1.
Castle Underground is key 5. Factory Shops is key 2.
Ooh.
Okay, so nice, quick. Oh, testing area. Lanky.
Oh, our Lanky is our first hint for K-Rool, isn't it?
It is our first hint. Galleon 5-door ship is Wath. Alright, so I think it was Factory Cranky shared was Wath as well.
It was. Yep,
Yeah,
and
so
neither of them have checked that yet.
And,
they have no money.
So we got likely 2 hints for that. So we have Factory Shops has key 2. Factory Cranky shared is Wath. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be pointing to key 2. There could be multiple items though.
Yeah, level 1 could have a lot of different stuff. We don't know yet, and I'm sure they're going to rush over there to check it.
Alright, so Lrauq is... I'm not sure where he's going actually. Maybe checking the... Oh, I see what he's doing, okay. Yeah, so if you can load that barrel in with a good angle and then climb back up and see it. That's what he was doing there. And you don't need to like check that barrel on your way over there if you do that.
Save some time, for sure. Looks like they're gonna have to climb production because they haven't heard otherwise.
Ponytail twirl. This is gonna
Ooh.
be Factory Diddy.
Oh, maybe he's rushing the shops first.
Yeah, pushing the shops is very strong here, of course, especially with those 2 hints for the factory shops. So no reason not to do this right away.
Yeah, I can always come back for other things. But yeah, I get those. Get the shops. He's got some money. Oh.
Oh, it's a basic move. Oh,
Family, yeah.
It's gotta come back. Yo, thanks,
money
for redeeming DK64 Randomizer.com. Appreciate it. Key 2 is held by Diddy. Now, you can't advance beyond level 2 without Diddy, because Diddy, of course, needs to buy Key 2. So, that means Diddy is going to be very early on somewhere. And Eddaket with a nice find. He's knowing that there's going to be a tiny potion in the little cage there for later on. It looks like Lrauq's also going to check it too.
Yeah, he's gonna check. I'm sure they're gonna check everything just to see what they have to come back to when they get all the rest of their family. Get the bananas. Yeah, they will be able to get some money to be able to afford that shared potion. Factory should be able to get them enough coins pretty soon.
Yeah, Factory is abundant with coins. No concerns for getting a nice amount of coins. Yeah, it's the nice thing about having Factory early, because there's a pretty decent chance it's gonna end up being a Jet Seed. And I probably just jinxed the stream, I'm sorry.
We're gonna be here for 3 hours now.
It is a Flower Seed after all, who does not have the best track record when it comes to making these. Now, kind of setting time aside here to talk about this. Oh, Rainbow Coin, nice. So to set a little bit of more time aside here. So both players we picked today have not done 6 qualifier races that they can do. Lrauq, this is actually, I believe, his 3rd or 4th. I'm checking the thing now.
This is only his 2nd.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go. Lrauq has done a ton of restreaming for this. Tournament here, so big shout outs to him. So we're gonna be learning how to count, chat. So if you want to learn how to count to 16, now's your chance to take a look.
Yeah, I believe this is Eddaket's 6th one, so he will be fully done after this one.
And Lrauq has actually only has had 1, and he's gotten an 857. So. Yeah, Eddaket, meanwhile, is sitting at 3rd on the rankings board, and he has a chance to eliminate one of his bad scores tonight, so gonna be interesting to see if he can do that. He needs to get at least an 887, which is pretty decently high up. Ooh, and we got barrel throwing. Was that on a banana? Or on the, I think that was on a banana, or what do you call it? Colored banana reward, yeah.
I think that was the counting. Was that not the counting reward? I don't think he's got the.
Oh, it was the counting reward. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he has the medal yet. And now Eddaket's doing that counting, so he will get rewarded as well.
A factory testing area was path to Lanky K. Rool. Barrel throwing is a pretty direct thing to get to K. Rool, so I think it's pretty safe to say that barrel throwing is going to be the path that it's being referred to. Not guaranteed, but almost certainly. Of course, if it becomes like a binge to find triangle, or to find trombone at the end and you're still missing it, factory testing area would be the first place you would go if you're still missing trombone.
Yes. And it could possibly be locked by barrels. That's a possibility too, where it could lead to that, and they have to do a boss check or something, and it could lead. We don't know yet.
Alright, Shadass isn't key to in a shop here. Yes, it's in Cranky. Or sorry, it's in Candy, but they had to skip it because they didn't have enough coins at the time.
No, key 2 was Diddy's had to buy. So they don't have Diddy yet.
Yeah, Diddy Candy. But they can get whatever this basic move is. Probably Vine Swinging, if I'm gonna guess. Could be something else. It is Vine Swinging. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's fine. Good, yeah. That's important. So yeah, hopefully they can pull Diddy. Well, obviously he has to be in the first 2 levels, but hopefully they can pull him soon and get that key to be able to move on. Get more hints.
Yeah, they basically did most of Factory here that they could do. You could still climb production, check the Kasplat up there. I think Lrauq is going to opt to not do that. We'll see if Eddaket does the same thing. Oh, Lrauq wants the free dirt patch in... Yeah, this
and
is what he's gonna do.
And there is the hint for Cranky as well here. So he's probably gonna check that now that he's got some coins to buy that.
Lrauq going to check training grounds. Eddaket just opting to go straight into Castle, which is 6 GBs. What is the average time for these races? So good players usually get anywhere, and this is assuming the seed isn't a dummy seed. Usually we see finish times of the top players. Ooh, double potions! Anyway, finish times of top players generally between 1 hour and 40 minutes to 2 hours. Depending on the seed, it can swing either way. Above or below that time range, but that's generally what I've seen. So we got a mini monkey appearance, and there's another potion available in the shop in Isles.
Yeah, so which one? They both could be very important.
All right, back to Eddaket. Eddaket opted again to go into Castle before even considering doing anything else. I think Lrauq wants to go back to get that tiny potion.
Yeah, with Mini, that's a good play.
Oh, and there's a tiny potion here.
Oh!
Chimpy charge. Not incredibly valuable at the moment, but valuable nonetheless depending on kind of where things are in the seed. So we'll see if that is beneficial or not.
Yeah, we have to see what he's gonna pull from this. That Eddaket will now be missing, at least for right now.
I can imagine if Eddaket does eventually get stuck, like coming back here is gonna be an easy thing for him to do, especially since it's very easy to get Mini Monkey, and there's Saxophone Slam.
Ooh. That is a good pull. Oh, no, Lrauq's gonna go check the fairy.
Yeah, usually if you have Tiny and Mini Monkey early, Fairy has a decent chance of having. And there's Simeon Spring, and then Fairy's a potion! And I finally saw a reaction out of Lrauq.
Finally, yep, let's say he actually reacted that time.
Simeon Spring, if you miss it again, was on the DK puzzle in Castle Underground. So now we have the mermaid reward has something, and now we know that the fairy reward has something. So this is a Flarga seed, everybody. This is classic right here.
This is.
And another Diddy move, what the heck?
Wow. We're gonna have all the Diddy moves by the time we get Diddy.
There's gonna be a lanky potion in the funky shopping castle.
We definitely have seen potions on BFI, but I don't remember if it was the last one or not. But we have seen in Qual Seeds, we have seen something on that.
Indeed we have.
Yeah. Oh, and the rock falls.
Didn't see any reaction out of Lrauq there, so in a reference to another stream in this race, Lrauq don't care.
Yeah. He just keeps on going.
Alright, the Kasplat everyone always forgets has a rainbow coin.
I think that's what Lrauq's trying to get back to, since that's where he fell.
Yeah, so in case you haven't watched one of these before, the potions indicate that you're going to get some kind of thing that's normally bought in a shop. So it can be, if they're colored to like a Kong's color, so like yellow, red, blue, purple, green, they can have a Kong's move, instrument, or gun. If it's white, it has a chance of being a little bit something less useful, right? So it can have one of the starting moves, but it could also have like one of the instrument upgrades, one of the ammo upgrades. Those are kind of useless to DK64 Randomizer.
Yeah, not the most helpful, but you know, on the other hand, it could be a slam. It could be something else they need.
Yeah, right there. Ammo belt 1. That can be a white potion.
Yeah, I don't know if they might need to take the chance to get it though. I bet them if they see fairies, they'll probably start taking pictures.
At least Lrauq's gonna. Eddaket doesn't know yet.
Right. Yeah, Eddaket hasn't been, but yeah. If the Lrauq sees, he will. I'm sure he will take pictures as he passes them.
You may have just missed it, but in Eddaket seed he saw a cop, which is normally only in the Stealthy Snoop minigames in DK64 Vanilla. But as evil as conniving as the DK64 Randomizer devs are, they brought them into the main game and are now under the Season 2 Randomizer settings.
And if you don't know what they do, if they catch you in their light, they throw you out of the level, so you have to start all the way back at the beginning.
It's always a good time. All right, we got a play from Eddaket here. We are doing a key 2 check. Now, bosses do not hold keys. As you saw, there was a key being sold in one of the shops in Factory earlier. So their usefulness becomes a lot lower, but especially early on, and you're kind of struggling to find what you need, you definitely want to check them.
Yeah, it could have a potion or something.
Yeah, we'll see what we got here. It's just a golden banana. Eddaket's likely just going to pass out unless he's super strapped, which doesn't appear to be the case.
Yeah, they obviously can't get into lobby 3, so they don't even know how much they need yet.
Alright, Simian Spring. Oh, Lrauq made the most shocking face I've seen so far he's made. I'm a little bit confused on why he reacted to Simian Spring that way. I guess that's going to be a question for the interview.
That is, yeah, we should definitely ask him that.
Alright, put that down in my notes.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, and we have a monkey port sighting on the colored bananas reward. Tiny is basically everything except feather now.
Yeah, we've got a lot of tiny stuff already. Well, the split between them.
Yeah.
We at least know where it is. They have not. Each player is at least missing some of this.
Yeah, so obviously Lrauq does have more tiny moves, but Eddaket does have monkey port.
Which we have not seen a hint for that yet. So I bet Lrauq will still go and try to get Tiny's medal.
Yeah, and climb. Usually like Tiny's medal and DK's medal is part of the climb up castle, right? They're all their bananas are kind of lined up in a row here. And especially since Castle has that dirt patch at the top, it's very like it'd be a little bit silly to pass up on those checks, especially early on.
Oh yeah, the Sphere Zero checks of Castle, you gotta check them, especially it being such an early level. You gotta see what's here. Oh, Lrauq is skipping the boss. I don't know if he has enough, but he's not checking the boss yet. I don't think he has enough. Ooh, and Eddaket going back now for the training ground moves. Eddaket pulling his potions.
So Eddaket's gonna get all the things that Lrauq got earlier, so I'm wondering if Eddaket's just gonna hit up Factory just to get Saxophone Slam here. I can imagine that's gonna be the case. And Chad makes a good point here. Lrauq can check Trash Can here while Eddaket could not initially. And he almost fell off! In an act of DK64 LOL, the camera just flipped on him for no reason.
Yeah. The camera just, you don't need to see where you're going. It's fine. You can just figure it out.
This is classic N64 cam, and Trash Can does not have Diddy Kong. Where in the heck is Diddy Kong?
Well, yeah, we know he's got to be in these first two levels since he has to buy that key. Now Lrauq's gonna check the boss.
Lrauq is jamming out to Free Duel, dude.
He's having a good time.
Eddaket reacting to the potion in Fairy Island. He knows now that he needs to at least consider the possibility that fairies are going to be part of the equation for the seed. Alright, so we got a hint from or I guess a poke from the chat here that Diddy is in Castle Lobby on the Kasplat.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to be actually looking for coconut guns here.
Oh, yeah, so he can't even get them yet, so maybe that's one of the potion. I don't know if he can buy anything else.
You know what? I'm thinking the Isles saxophone check is gonna have our thing that we need. I think that's gonna have coconut gun.
Yeah.
That's my prediction right there.
Right. So this monkey port is gonna be very important. So it looks like Lrauq is on the way to get it. But for all the other everybody else racing, make sure this is an important check. So.
Remember, you only need 40 bananas to get to the colored banana reward opposed to 60. Lrauq also reacting strong to that monkey port find.
Yeah. Well, at least their climb was worthwhile.
Yeah, definitely worth the climb. Kind of a slower check here, but like again, you're starting to run out of things to do, so you have to do it.
Yeah, because they know they know they need to get Diddy. Oh, and Tiny's medal has nothing. Oh, car race. Oh, you never know.
All right, let's see what the go-kart has. It's just a blueprint, but that is 4 known Tiny blueprint locations, which is kind of funny to get super early.
Yeah, there's a lot of blueprints early.
All right, I think Eddaket got saxophone earlier. I just didn't mark it. So I think everyone has the same things at the moment. Eddaket is going to Isles saxophone like I predicted, and I think Lrauq's going to be following there shortly. Maybe taking the slightly longer way to check Grape.
Yep, he's heading there too. Well, there aren't too many other places you can go. And yeah, grab that ferry at the top too.
Yeah, this is a very good check to do anyway, even if you didn't think it would be part of it. Oh, we got a yellow potion. Is it coconut gun? Hey, I was right. Coconut shooter was on Isles, Kremling Isles, Tiny saxophone pad. And just to note as well, saxophone pad also unlocks the hunky chunky barrel in Isles, so you can do the pound the X check. They obviously don't have chunky or hunky chunky yet, but that's something to consider.
Ooh, Diddy Kong out of that coconut gun check.
All right, both players going straight to Diddy. Well, maybe not Eddaket. He fell right into the acid.
Oh, that's yeah. Oops.
And there's our Diddy Kong. Hooray!
There he is.
Both players are basically neck and neck here.
Yep. Oh no! He just got the acid again, Eddaket.
Rip.
Kong, or the splat was slamming. Hopefully he'll just shoot it this time. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and yep, Lrauq picks up his strong Kong.
And they're basically tied again.
Yeah. And Lrauq already checked the castle strong Kong library check, so he knows that one's nothing. I wonder if he's running another crusher room. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going somewhere else.
He is going to check the power shed.
Yeah. Follow the coconut checks.
This will also unlock the factory boss, so you didn't have enough bananas before. There's the doink. Ooh, we got another potion here. Meanwhile, Lrauq did skip the guitar room that Eddaket's doing right now. We'll see if this has something. Eddaket being slightly more thorough with his checks here. Now, the minigame that Lrauq is doing right now is the it's the lanky helm bonus game. That in the vanilla game they put a lanky barrel there and it's like, oh, you need Simian sprint. You need a rank sprint for this. But anyone can do that maze in a reasonable amount of time. Baboon Blast on the side of Lrauq.
Oh, and he's going right to check the blast check.
And he got Chunky Kong!
What? Oh my gosh, Chunky on the metal. Wow, okay. 2 quick Kongs already.
2 quick ones.
Oh, and Eddaket just grabbed him too. And he's, of course, going to check this vine swinging barrel too.
So obviously immediately going to go for key 2 here. So now, diving is going to be the next one on the list, like the next big item. Although granted, there are some seeds that don't require diving. I have seen that one. This basically means the level 4 entirely needs to be dead, and Gallon is entirely almost all of Gallon entirely needs to be dead to skip diving. So kind of a tall ask, but it is a possibility.
Yeah, or we could have diving on the fairies, and it is needed.
That would be fun.
Yeah, are there? They have. I think there's only 4 fairies right now, right? They can get.
So you have. Well, you can only get 1 in factory. Because there is one by the number game. There's one in the tiny game in factory, but like you need Featherbow for that.
Yeah, no feather yet.
So that's not happening. And then for castle, let's see. There's a monkey court one you can get. I'm trying to think where the other one is in castle. That one I think is Baboon Blast locked, which you can get now. So. All right, now that Lrauq has Chunky, he's gonna start doing this, clearing this room now.
Yeah, now he will. And Wood is on the boss.
It's a pearl! And Lrauq makes a pointing finger at the pearl. I believe the boss did not have anything, if anyone in chat wants to confirm that.
It was a banana. It was just a banana.
Makes sense.
But yeah, is Lrauq gonna get that pearl? They know it's needed. They got the mermaid. Or is he gonna try to find an easier one? But he does know it's there. He can always come back if he has to.
I think Lrauq is collecting Diddy bananas on this timer because you have so much time to get that banana.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just not gonna care.
I think he's left it for now.
Yeah. Key 2 now in the possession of Eddaket.
Could there be something on Diddy's banana medal? We already saw Chunky Kong. There could be something on this one too. He's gonna check.
I do like this play that he's doing. Gonna check Diddy Tower because testing room again was a path to Lanky's K roll, so like that could be something. I think it is. Oh, very nice move by Lrauq to come back and check this potion. Or check this check for the potion.
What? Yeah, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, Featherbow!
Alright, nice find by Lrauq. Now he can get 2 fairies in here if he wants to.
It looks like the fairies are more and more the way that they might need to go. The game's giving them stuff to get the fairies.
Alright, everyone. Who is ready for bad hit detection wheel? Because I know I am.
Let's see what the... How we go?
It begins.
Yep. Rock's face.
Hey!
Got it.
And you can see the beads of sweat dripping down. With the bad hit detection wheels, bad hit detection. Eddaket is now going to be getting Featherbow here shortly as well.
Yep. So he did come back for that check too.
Good
Very
work by
important.
both players. Again, this is very strong. You come back here for Fairy, but like this was also a hint for Lanky Kong for his K. Rool path. It's like even if you already got something here, it's still a pretty strong place to look if you're still missing something.
So yeah, now finding Feather in this area too. Could need Feather to get Trombone. We don't know yet.
Right, Lrauq coming back up to do this game.
Oh yeah, he didn't go here yet. And Eddaket now in good hit detection wheel. See if he gets through it without too much trouble.
Lrauq, you need that pearl. Okay.
Is he gonna?
I'm gonna refresh the stream because I think I'm a bit behind there. Alright, yeah, I was behind by like 5 seconds.
It is, yeah. Lrauq's showing 4. That's the 4th tiny blueprint he found. You want to make sure we knew that.
Jungle Japes being level 3 here.
No, factory donkey medal. That's chunky. Need that.
It was in fact chunky. Castle Medal rewards is key 4.
Ooh, K's through Helm lobby for 7.
Key 7.
Definitely have plenty of bananas to get in there. Oh, and there's our Lanky hint. Oh, yep. Castle medal rewards for key 8. Yep, that's Monkey Port.
So that is a double waff. They only found one thing, and they found, like you said, it was Monkey Port. So there is another castle colored banana reward that has something for them.
Yeah, so maybe when after they get Lanky here on a splat, they might go back and try to clear that out. Lrauq always says, full clear your hinted regions, so we'll see if he follows his own advice. He goes back.
Yeah, so chat bring up another good point here. The Kasplat is 1 in 5 chance of being locked by Pineapple logically. They can get that Kasplat, its chunkies, out of logic with Ponytail Twirl. So, not the end of the world, but like it's just something you need to consider if you need to find Pineapple later.
Yeah, because they may have, if it is on that one, and they have hints, and it could lead them to Pineapple, and it was just to get the Kasplat there on Pineapple. So the hint could have been solved because they got it out of logic. That'd be interesting.
Racers are... Oh my god, Lrauq misses too!
This is Baboon Blast is a fun one. Gotta get it that hitbox exactly. Lrauq misses again.
DK64 LOL moment.
Absolutely. Looks like he was right in the barrel, and nope.
And we have diving.
Oh, diving on the boulder. Okay. Did he not see that? Oh, he did now. Now he's going back. I was like, he missed the potion. No, he went back for it.
And players are trying to do that room optimally. Or I guess that area is not really a room, is it?
No, yeah.
Yeah, the comment from the Peanut Gallery, this game was made in a cave with kids' glitter glue. Don't think anyone disagrees.
No.
Yeah, both players are effectively tied. I think Eddaket is considered slightly more ahead just because he has a slightly better golden banana count. But this is a pretty close race so far. We picked some good ones for today. Riley, a little salty again, didn't get picked, but right now he'd be almost done with the seeds, so it wouldn't look like a good race.
Yeah, we want to have a good race, not Riley just going super fast. Anything? Didn't see anything in that shop. Didn't look like.
But we do have a potion on the castle game.
Oh, it looks like another white one.
Super duper Simeon Slam chat.
Oh. Well, no, it won't be a super duper casino at the end of this one. Like last time when it was locked in Helm.
I love the name for that casino mode, honestly. It makes it sound like it's a good thing, but it's not. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mark feather. Thank you. Nice movement by both players. You love to see it.
Yeah, they're really flying, which in these races, that's very important. You want to have good Kong movement, or you will quickly get left behind. Nothing here.
Good Kong movement looks so good too. Gotta do it. As far as Lrauq not checking the dirt patch.
Yeah, with Ponytail, that's a surprise. He probably wants to get. He's probably trying to get Lanky first. He's following his hints.
Eddaket going in on Jape's boss. We hear a doink on Lrauq's screen. And there's Lanky Kong.
There he is. All right, they got their family at 43 minutes. That's pretty good.
Welcome to bonus
that is
day.
pretty good.
Got another potion here.
Oh, just a banana on the boss.
Homing ammo. That's boring.
Oh, I'm happy. Lrauq loves his homing ammo though, so he's very happy.
Nice highlighted message. Just shut up, Lrauq.
He should have held up a sign to say "Shut up" to us.
We have a full Kong collection from both players now.
Yeah, really, really early getting the whole family. And the first 3 levels too, and they can go all the way up to level 5. So interesting, they can do that.
We've had seeds where like people only have their 2 starting Kongs over an hour in. So definitely can swing really wildly the other way too sometimes.
Yeah, I think we had a seed that somebody had they had their whole family in like 10 minutes.
Those are always good.
Getting all the banana medals.
As you can see, Lrauq doing some... This is not a long timer with the tiny hillside check, but you do have enough time to do it as displayed.
Yeah, you can grab both of those in one trip like that. Checking all these, trying to get all those banana medals. Nothing on these other splats. Get our look in here at the hive, see if there's anything in here. They have feather. Okay, they can check this.
Hey, another tiny blueprint. That's effectively a golden banana at this point because Lrauq has so many blueprints already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his 4th one that he got with Tiny. So that'll be a quick dump even if he just dumps Tinies. If we have multiple, it's faster than buying or almost any other check. Especially with 4.
It's all about those quick dumps, chat, as Spike Vegeta would say. That is one massive bonus barrel right there.
And it's just a banana. Oh, banana medal on the banana medal. You sure this is randomized?
Is this even randomized? I hear a cop. That cop is dead. Now, fun fact, for whatever reason, any Kong can hit these tiny switches in here. That's why it's working with DK. That's honestly probably just going to get patched just for consistency reasons in a future patch, but hey, you can do it, so may as well.
Yeah, so for now, you can go fast with your DK rolls and not even have to switch back. Alright, what's in here?
What do we got here? Oh, it's a potion!
Oh, another potion!
It's not trombone, though. It's a Rang Sprint.
Oh, interesting. That is our, that's our first lanky move.
Now, remember Castle Medal Rewards is Path to Key 4. I'm wondering when one of these two are going to go back to Castle. I'm betting Lrauq does shortly. He also might dive Key level 4, which actually would probably be the better idea at this point, because you get 5 more hints. Possibly.
Yeah, I think he's going here to check the hints.
It's Vanilla Galleon.
Oh. That's fun.
Are you not reading the hints, my guy? What are you doing?
Did he leave?
Well,
he was like, it's Galleon leaving.
He's going back to factory.
Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he thought about something, or he's gonna check the medal? Huh? Hopefully Eddaket will check the hints so we can see what they say. He probably will.
Oh, he wants the pearl. That's a good point.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna go back for that because he knows that the mermaid check is hinted, and we have not seen another one yet.
Shipyard outskirts is path.
Ooh, 28, level 4, wow. Ooh, that went fast. Ooh, Aztec Oasis. Ooh, Chunky's K-Rool. We have Chunky and Lanky now. We know. He's checking this, but we know that it's the caves, their helm lobbies has something. We don't know if this has anything, and it's just a banana.
So while Lrauq's going for the pearl here, let's reflect on some of the hints that we just saw. So Aztec, Oasis, and Totem areas, obviously we haven't seen that area, but Factory Storage Arcade area was path to Lanky K-Rool. So now we gotta think of what we got in there, and I believe we got two things. We got Saxophone and we got Baboon Blast. So
yeah,
we need to consider what those things could be locking in order to find Trombone.
Yeah, so he
Eddaket going back into Isles Cranky, which had a thing that Lanky could buy.
What is on this check here?
Ooh, that's a good pull.
Ooh, punch! And now that we know Chunky is in K-Rool, that's very important.
Yeah, Lrauq's gonna have to remember to grab that. Hopefully that was written down.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't leave that.
Testing area is key 5. As you can see, Lrauq has a little bit of a banana deficit compared to Eddaket right now. Other than that, they are effectively tied. We're trying to see what Eddaket's doing right now. Galleon Shop's dead.
Oh, yeah, Lrauq's gonna check this. Check this lobby potion, or this lobby check to see if it's anything. But it's just a banana.
So factory testing area, I believe, had barrel throwing also. That's a little bit of an ambiguous hint there.
Yeah, it leads a lot.
See, a lot of possibilities for whatever that was.
Yeah. Oh,
Eddaket
is leaving that fairy. I guess they don't really need it because they have slam, they have the training moves. I mean, unless they need oranges. It's probably just
yeah, unless it's like sniper oranges, that's fairy's not something you need.
Yeah.
Oh. Lrauq got the little damage glitch there. That can happen sometimes. Kind of amusing. Is Lrauq okay? Why don't you go into his stream and ask him that yourself?
I have a feeling he probably won't answer.
Dude, everyone falls off that bridge.
Everyone, yeah. He already fell on Castle, so he'll be fine.
So remember, Lrauq does not have Primate Punch here, so he's missing out on a pretty good amount of checks. Gonna miss out on the K. Rool ship in here. He's gonna miss out on that treasure chest. He's gonna miss out on the battle pad.
Yeah, we'll see if Eddaket will check in and if there's anything there. Hopefully, like you said, hopefully he wrote it down and he knows that he has to go back and grab that potion with Linky.
Oh, how did he not get caught? That cop was sleeping on the job, dude. My goodness.
He's the best cop on the force. Totally missed him.
Yeah, Lrauq is probably, well, he's gonna kill this Splat, then go straight for the mermaid.
Yeah. Yeah, because Eddaket did not go back for the pearl.
Is that the bean?
He does not have one yet.
It's the bean! Eddaket making a face. He's going for it.
He's got to get it. Give the people what they want.
Bean, 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 bean.
He got the bean. The bean is acquired. Now Lrauq, and he can't do it yet, but he's gonna go back for it. All right, what does the mermaid have for us? Eddaket opening up the treasure room.
It's a key.
Ooh.
It's key 4.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Lrauq celebrating that one. He may have called that in his stream.
Yeah, it looks like
we can't hear him.
Right. He's happy.
So Shipyard Outskirts is honestly not a good one to see. And the reason for that is because there are several things that like you need to unlock in other areas in order to access it. So like for instance, this, you need to come in here to free the seal. That will give you access to, well, not only the seal free GB, but it'll also give you access to the seal race. There's 2 checks right there. Then also, you want to have Diddy's Rocket Barrel and Guitar Gazump, so you can check the Mechanical Fish, which is also Shipyard Outskirts. So, quite a few things you have to do in this area to do some of Shipyard Outskirts.
Yeah, which be interesting if they have to end up coming back here for Mechfish. Looks like the Lrauq's gonna go into the lighthouse. Get the Donkey's Banana Medal and do the check in the dirt.
We do have a Shipyard Outskirts check coming up on Lrauq's screen here, so we'll see if this is something.
That sub could have something as well.
Nothing in the sub.
Nope, just a banana.
So two-door ship could have something. The seal races could have something. Mechanical fish could have something for outskirts.
It's just grabbing those bananas because they got the hint that these shops, Galleon shops, were foolish.
That was an interesting DK splat angle.
Like on the corner of the platform there.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anyone do that before.
Lrauq seems to find interesting ways to fall and do that. Nobody usually sees. I think he's gonna check up here, check this splat, open these doors.
Oh, there's a shipyard outskirts check right there. It was path to Chunky, so this is probably what it was referring to, and it's pineapple.
Oh, interesting. Because pineapple's the one move that you don't actually need for the K. Rool fight.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We'll see if two-door ship has anything.
Yeah. Could be pineapple lock something else later on, though.
It's true. No. I think this clearly means you bring the pineapple launcher into the K. Rool fight and you just blast K. Rool. I think that's what we're talking about here.
When are we gonna patch that in? Just sit there and blast him away.
Two-door ship appears to be dead, so I think Lrauq is just gonna hard bail quickly here.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if he went for his hints soon. Level 5 hints.
Eddaket can oh, we have a key sighting!
Ooh.
Galleon 5-door ship was hinted Wath.
Yep.
I don't think Eddaket knows the stealthy Snoop. He already has to reset. But this is the one that's normally found in Galleon. Ooh, you can do you get a heap of junk if you do the seal race.
Oh, yay!
That sounds fun.
That's another outskirts check that's dead.
Lrauq is going to be... I'm not sure what Lrauq's doing here, but Eddaket is getting caught.
Got caught. Lrauq might be trying to get his bananas with it costing 28 to get here to level 4. He's probably thinking he wants to have a comfortable margin before he gets to level 5 if he wants to try to get in.
Yeah, Eddaket was not being very patient with that cop right there. He got caught twice, but finally bit the bullet and waited like he should be.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't have it exactly memorized, these cops can be difficult.
There's key 5. Nice.
Wow. Eddaket also does not have key 4 yet. He just has 5 now, and not 4, which is interesting.
And we'll let him check some of these later lobbies, though. We'll see what it gets him as far as hints go. So we have caves.
Oh, caves, vanilla caves and 6.
Ooh, Aztec Diddy Vulture Race.
Oh, we get the vulture race and the mermaid. All right. Check Disco Splat because these lobbies were hinted.
Obviously, you got Diddy and Castle Bowl. You have to check everything.
Yeah.
You just do.
Oh, he's going Eddaket going for the blueprint. Okay.
Outer Isles is dead. Treasure Room's dead.
Oh.
Well, that's lame. Tries Eddaket to check
different.
Treasure Room, actually.
Yeah, he opened. Eddaket opened it, but I don't think he went in there. All right, and Lrauq pulling his pineapple. That's good. Yes, this is the 7th qual out of 12.
Qual number 7.
The title still says 6. I think that's what someone's asking.
I swore I updated the title, but I guess it didn't work.
Yeah.
Forest is level 7. DK Isles Cranky Lanky. We knew that.
Yeah. Lrauq has not checked that, so if he gets these hints later, that will remind him to go back and check that if he didn't write it down or forgot.
So Shipyard Outskirts is key 8. So that pineapple launcher is possibly for something else too.
Possibly, or helm game, a shooting helm game.
At the same time, these racers in the back of their mind, mechfish, right? It's a possibility.
It is. We could have the mermaid, the vulture, and mechfish. That would be an interesting one.
Eddaket going back into castle.
Lrauq is always talking about the mechfish agenda, and so the race he's in, it'd be great if it was something.
Well done.
Maybe to clear the medals. No, he's got all his family and enough. I think he can get everything.
Key 5 acquired by Lrauq. Eddaket is back in castle because he knows color banana rewards are path of something.
Yeah, because he doesn't have key 4 yet, so he could be thinking he needs something there. You know, that's not where the hint was, but he knows he's missing something.
RD is dead, rip.
They pretty much checked out. Right outskirts. Hopefully he remembers.
Yeah, hopefully that jogs his memory. Yeah, he's waving his finger around on stream. That clearly means he remembered.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't forget. He's like, oh, I have it written down. I don't know, you can't see his spreadsheet, of course. Yeah, he's rushing back there to grab that.
Yep, there it is. Bailed out by the hint and a thumbs up from Lrauq. The double thumbs up from Lrauq. This is the double thumbs up.
Oh, that was good.
Ooh, we have a gorilla grab sighting in Eddaket's stream. was in a shop.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, to level 5, which we know is going to be Aztec.
Yes. And Lrauq is giving us our first look because Eddaket does not have that key yet.
Ooh, Castle Ballerina's Wath.
Oh. Another blueprint in the Lanky
Isle
maze.
Shop was Chunky K. Rool.
Yeah, well, yeah, that gave us punch. Just a banana on here. Check this feather hint.
Ooh, 5-door temples, key 7.
Ooh.
Okay, well, he knows he has to ask Lrauq looking a little confused about that one, but...
Yeah. Huh.
Castle Rooms is dead. Oh, it's a pineapple! Or it's a potion for, pineapple potion.
Oh! Yeah, that pineapple is way the horde now. Okay. That's very important. So yeah, that was, Well, if anybody missed that, that'll send them right back there. Hopefully, Eddaket doesn't get knocked off by that Kasplat, slamming.
Hey, what do we got? Gorilla Gone. That is needed to beat K. Rool.
That is needed. That's important.
We're still missing Hunky Chunky. No idea where that is right now. I still think we obviously have some unfilled hints like the Vulture Race.
Yeah. Hopefully we will not be in a hunky casino.
Hopefully it's not a rocket barrel casino. That's a gross one to have.
That is a gross one to have. And Lrauq getting his last hints here.
I've not seen any caves hints, so oh, Lrauq's doing this thing. Oh, didn't work.
Heck yeah. You gotta jump from exactly the right... I'm sure you know how to do it. So you get exactly the right spot and switch. Connor showed us how to do this the other night.
Or you could just be lazy and grab the boulder.
Lrauq wants to learn this tech, so he's using this qual race.
Oh, no. He gave
No,
up.
there he goes.
He gave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Balam is already on the case with the joke suggested in the chat. Someone suggested adding Funky's boot to replace Chunky's pineapple. It looks like that's going to happen. Meanwhile, we have the Rock coming over. Lrauq is carrying the Rock over.
Yeah. Give a little more height for this tiny twirl jump. He's trying to remember exactly where to put it. There, he got it.
There
Okay.
it is.
Factory shops. Okay. What's on this guitar pad? Anything?
It's a key! Oh, he got it!
Yeah, he's happy he just got logic.
I wonder if he was able to... Oh, if he mathed that out, Path the Key 7S or 5-door temple, that's probably going to be Rocket Barrel. He knows where Rocket Barrel is, I think. He has to.
I think so. Yeah, he has to.
But he does know he needs to do Castle, that's why he's back in here. Eddaket is back in Galleon. He knows he needs Key 4, and he's probably going to be getting Key 4 in a bit here, because Key 4 is in the Lighthouse area.
Yes. And did he get his pearl? Did Eddaket get his pearl?
I hope he did. That'd be a shame if he didn't.
I think he did. Yeah, it's marked on his tracker, so.
Okay, sweet.
I think he will get there eventually. Just gotta remember to check the mermaid. Seasick just has a banana. The Eddaket is wanting. Oh, he's gonna get it, I think.
Yes, he can do the little trick where you kick two of the, or I guess punch two of the barrels over, make it jump over to the skull and banana. This way you can grab the skull and banana without getting seasick. Eddaket's like, oh, that's just gonna take too long at this point, I'm just bailing.
Yep. Jump once or twice maybe, and if you don't get it, you just leave. If it's just a banana, it takes too long.
Lrauq happy with what he sees here.
Yes. Glad to see a green vial, I'm sure. Because everything else is needed for Chunky K. Rool. Oh, getting hit by those teeth, but he got it.
We'll have a round of applause on Lrauq's stream for that grab. Oh my goodness.
He's happy. Yeah, he's happy for him. This is a rockin' qual already.
Alright, well that's where Eddaket probably got his pearl, in here. Because I know he did this room, but I forgot to see what he saw in there. So, that solves that. Alright, we're gonna see a gorilla grab get for Lrauq here in this moment.
Yeah, another blueprint. Hopefully he's not going to be short on blueprints today, which is good, because since he's so behind on the bananas, he can dump at the end and catch up. Alright, so he's got grab. That should be all of Donkey's moves.
Is indeed. Now what's Lrauq gonna do?
Eddaket, I believe, has them all as well. He's got a blast too.
Yeah, I must have missed marking that. I don't think he got a rank sprint though. No, he did.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Lanky with only sprint.
No.
Maybe this could be the Lanky seed.
Yeah, Pineapple blocks something and is just a... It's not what he needs, obviously. I'm betting it's going to be for 5-door temple. That's my guess.
Yeah. Because we know that 5-door temple has something, and this pineapple. We don't know if Chunky's yet, but that makes sense.
Lrauq applauding himself because he got the homing ammo earlier. Eddaket with key 4.
All right, Eddaket's got his key 4. That's good now that he can get into Aztec. Get into sense, get in there. He'll be happy.
There is a few pineapple locked items inside Aztec, so I definitely believe this is a good idea for him. You know, Eddaket realized he forgot to take a warp, and now he needs to take the salty walkover through the Galleon caves back to the other side.
The one time you actually need the Galleon warp, so you didn't tag it.
There is a chance this check has trombone. It is locked behind barrels.
Yep. And pineapple. But yeah, barrels was the trombone hint.
Oh wait, no, barrels was for the factory testing area. I got that wrong. Whatever he got in factory and storage area is going to be for trombone, and he got saxophone and baboon blast from there. So it's going to be behind one of those items. This one could have let me see, whatever's locked for pineapple.
Yeah, because pineapple was just way of the horde. So
yep.
No, it's nothing. Another blueprint. Sure, he's Lrauq's happy about that. And another blueprint.
Lrauq's pretty low on blueprints right now. He's pretty close to calling it quits on gold banana collecting, I'd say. Oh, we have another potion. What are we getting?
Lanky potion.
It's triangle!
Yeah, he's happy to see that. The excitement is visible. That was a good pull here.
Oh, I believe Lrauq got Gorilla Gone too. I didn't remark that. Go.
He does have gone, yeah.
So now Lrauq must be thinking he's only, well, he's effectively 2 moves from like beating K. Rool, but he still needs Rocket Barrel so he can do the Diddy helm. So effectively you need 3 more moves here. And I think you're going to be getting 2 of those 3 right here in Aztec. Because you have 5-door temple, which he can do, at least most of the conks. He can't do Lankies. And then he also has Vulture GB, if he can find Rocket Barrel in here.
Yeah, hopefully Rocket Barrel is in the temple. Because you're going to need that.
Yeah, I think ideally he's going to be finding Rocket Barrel in 5-door temple. And then something else. Well, one of those 2 other items that we were saying in Vulture Race.
Yeah, hopefully it's Hunky or Trombone that he needs.
And Lrauq is just going to ignore everything. He's just going straight for 5-door temple at this point. I do not blame him considering the position he's in.
Yeah. Eddaket looking like he's trying to figure some stuff out.
And Eddaket is leaving.
Okay. I wonder why he's leaving.
I'm sure Eddaket knows the Aztecan, so I'm a little shocked about this move here, but we'll see what he's thinking here in a second.
Oh, he's checking roof dirt. What is it?
Oh, banana.
Oh, banana. That would have been good if it was something, because Lrauq didn't check that.
What'd that clump ever you do to you, Lrauq? Okay, Eddaket's now going back to Aztec.
Okay, maybe he thought he remembered roof dirt and was like, I better check that right now before I forget.
Alright, I'm predicting rocket barrels in here. I was right!
Yep. Perfect. Now he can go do vulture race. Lrauq probably figuring that out with the hints.
Yeah, so remember, Aztec 5-Door Temple was a Path to Key 7 hint. He got Key 7 from going out of Logic to get the Cave's guitar pad to get Key 7. And that one requires Rocket Barrel. So that's how he kind of implied, it was kind of implication that that would be Rocket Barrel in there.
Yeah. So yeah, Rocket Barrel was locking, obviously, Key 7 and whatever's on his vulture race. So very important Rocket Barrel this seed. And then of course for Helm. I don't think he made it through that third time, but it counted. He skipped the text too. Yeah. He doesn't care. Give it to don't care, give it to me. He wants whatever this is.
Now, if this is Hunky Chunky, this is good news for Lrauq, because he can just check Lanky's pad inside Helm for the location of that if he really needs to, and he can just go do Helm right now.
Yeah, I think he has enough blueprints to get enough bananas, I believe.
Yep.
Should count, yeah.
So if this is trombone though, he can still do Helm, but he's still gonna be missing something. That is Hunky Chunky. Okay, well, he's effectively in go mode at this point.
Yeah.
That's entirely true. I guess it really depends on where Hunky Chunky is. Or sorry, that depends on where trombone is, but he's effectively in a good spot now. We will know if he's in go mode once he checks the trombone hint.
Yeah, I believe that's where he's going. He's dumping to get there. That's a smart move, because otherwise it could be anywhere. This way, you've got it narrowed down to a Kong and a level, and you can that narrows your checks so much faster. Yeah,
and don't forget, Saxophone and Baboon Blast were both hinted for Lanky Path to K. Rool. So, like, as long as he knows what Kong needs what, he will know what check it is.
Yeah. I still hope it's the saxophone check of the bean. Because we need a bean seed, and the bean was easily found. And it is locked by sax. That would be nice. Lrauq has not found that. He did not get the bean, because he did not go back there after he got punched so late.
So that could screw him. That is a good point. Alright, Lrauq is making his way into Helm right now.
Eddaket is still, yeah, because Eddaket, I don't know if he is going to try that out of logic trick to get Key 7, so he's going to try to get Rocket Barrel, pull that, and find Key 7. Lanky was... What order is Lanky in? I didn't write that down.
Lanky isn't required, but you can still check his pad.
Oh, yeah, so he can check. Oh, yeah, so he doesn't even have to worry about, getting anybody. Yeah, so he can rush right there.
Yep. I think we missed one wing Kong, or I guess we got a very small piece of it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
It was the, yeah.
Uh-oh. Now I'm a little sad we don't have... Oh, it's the Kaizo Big Mug Bass! I'm sad we don't have Kuiper for restream, but... Shout out to Kuiper, I love you, man.
Kuiper and his bugs.
Definitely tell that man not to go to Australia, for sure.
Yeah. At least bring a big, if you go bring a massive fly swatter.
Sounds like a great gag gif idea, honestly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lrauq is pulling his inner Kuiper on right now.
It's not doing well. Oh, there he goes. He's getting better. Once you get them when they first spawn, it's much easier. If you let them get away, it's much harder. He got it, though.
Yeah, at least it was first try.
Yeah, he didn't have to redo it. Yeah, he's got plenty of time on the helm timer, but he still wants to get a good place in this qual. Very important.
Yeah, remember, this is only a second qual, so he wants to get as many good ones in as possible.
Alright, Eddaket is check-in, and he will get his rocket barrel. There it is.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's gonna go check this other thing, but he's just gonna head straight out of here and do Vulture Race once he peeks that.
Oh, yeah. He's got to go for his hinted areas, too. Yeah, looks like he's rushing right over to the Vulture.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Doesn't look too happy to see a stealthy Snoop there.
This appears to be the easy one, though, or one of the easy ones. Like, most of them, like, all of them except the one at the end are out of your way, so I don't think there's gonna be too much concern on the face of Lrauq here. I was a little worried he was getting caught there for a second.
It looked like he was right at the edge of the light, but I think he made it through, so...
Welcome to bonus stage.
And Eddaket doing his Vulture Race over here. Oh, and he missed one. There he goes. He'll be glad to see Hunky. Potion almost looked purple until he grabbed it. But he's glad to see Hunky Chunky there.
So once again, chat, Lrauq is clearly ahead at this point, but neither of them have trombone, and we don't know the location of trombone. So if trombone ends up being bean locked, Eddaket does have the bean while Lrauq doesn't. That's really the only chance Eddaket has to beating Lrauq here.
Yeah. Especially because Lrauq will get Helm knocked out. So that'll be helpful for him to get that out of the way. Put him a bit ahead there of time.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, Eddaket doesn't have key 7 either, does he?
He does not. Yeah, because he has not found that because he just got his rocket barrel. So I'm wondering if he's where he's trying to go. He's jumping. Maybe he's forgotten he doesn't have key 7. He's gonna try to go to helm and then see the mouth closed and turn around.
I mean, Cave's Helm Lobbies is directly hinting key 7, so
Yeah.
like he has to know. I feel like where key 7 would be.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, maybe he's wanting to go check helm lobby.
No, he knows he's going there.
Okay. Yeah, he's heading there now. Okay. I was trying to check helm lobby. Well, I guess he can't because he doesn't have key 7, so yeah, it couldn't be in helm lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Can't do that. Yeah, there we go. Yep, we went right for this. So good.
All right, time for the moment of truth. Where is trombone?
Where? Yes, where is it?
Eddaket now is key 7. He is going to helm.
He's probably gonna go for this hint as well.
Gloomy Galleon
say?
Tiny. Okay.
Oh, okay. Galleon with Tiny.
So not in two-door ship, not in the submarine, not gonna be in treasure
No.
chest. It's got to be 5-door ship. It
not
has to be.
either. Yep. Yeah.
5-door ship is saxophone lock, and he's checked all 4 of the other checks. So that makes sense for what's been hinted.
Yep.
Looks like we got a lanky DK chunky K rule.
Yep, so he'll run right back there and check the 5-door ship. Yeah, it was a 5-door ship held, what, key 5, too.
Yep.
That was loaded this time.
You can check now from Diddy's room in 5-door ship. You can check Lanky's and Chunky's room. You cannot check DK's and Tiny's. They're on a different loaded map. So Lrauq is just gonna go straight to Tiny, grab the item, and get out of here. It's K rule time, and it looks like we're gonna be looking at a low 140s for Lrauq's K rule. Oh. Well, I wasn't going to be in 5-door ship because I thought he checked that. Well, that works.
Yeah, okay, well, he got it, so.
With Treasure Room dead, I think it would have been hard to get colored banana rewards for Tiny.
Yeah.
And I don't think there was a direct hint for that. It doesn't look like it.
I don't think it was. Guess it was just your...
Looks like we got 2 finishers here. Kuiper finished with a 135, Riley with a 136. Very fast seed. Flargra fuming in the background because they did not make a they did not make a banger. Sorry, Flargra.
Not this time. It was a jet seed this time. Well, your average time was, is still high. This last time was 2:45.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, the Kuiper Riley rivalry does live on, and that was a close finish. Oh, less than 2 minutes.
I think this is Kuiper's first place this tournament, so congratulations to him. And he got first place with the Kaizo Big Bug Bash.
I know. Maybe he got through it without having to do it again.
Yeah, maybe he practiced, and if he did, I'm happy for him.
Yeah. He always claims he never practices, so.
And if you didn't practice and you still won, I'm locking him in the closet next time I see him.
That's right.
If that happens to be a GDQ or something and he's doing the race, then we'll do it there.
Yeah. At least let him do the race first. Then you can like him after.
You too can practice with DK64 PracticeROM.com.
That related to DK64 Randomizer.com?
No, there's no way. No way, not at all.
No, they don't even sound similar.
Alright, Lrauq looking good here. He's got a quick, chunky phase coming up. He looks like he's going to be finishing in the 141 range. Meanwhile, Eddaket looks like he will be finishing sub 50 as long, or sub 150 as long as something dumb doesn't happen.
Yeah, because I believe he's checked a lot of the tiny checks as well in Galleon. So he should be able to narrow it down quickly. Lrauq made a good first punch on K-Rool there. That's good.
Alright, one more phase by Lrauq. He will be finishing shortly.
Alright, and he got it. And he finishes in third place. He looks he's happy with that.
With considering Lrauq only has one qualifier before this, he will happily take third place.
He will. And he still got a very good time. He got 141.11, so yep. Very, very good. Hopefully he will come soon for the interview. Oh.
Like right now?
Like right now, there he is.
What up? Right now?
Wow, right now,
I
there he
obliterated that
is.
seat, huh? That felt great.
That was really good.
G, and congratulations on the third place. Especially since you couldn't do much of the qualifiers. I think this is your second one. You got a pretty damn good time.
Yeah. First one was a little wacky. The first qual was a little wackier, but this one is this one's why you got to be scared if you get me on the other side of the bracket. I can fight. I can scrap.
Yes.
Well, I can say I can scrap, but like this seat just like fell into place. My God.
That out of logic key 7 pull was huge for you.
I popped off. Oh my Lord, I exploded.
Yes, we were watching.
It made everything slot into place for a couple of reasons. So because you had 5-door temple hinted, and it's like, okay, what's in the 5-door temple? Oh, that's just rocket barrel. Okay, great. What's on the vulture then? The vulture has to be your last thing for chunky K-Rool, which is because the totem area, the totem area was hinted. So it's like, okay, that's just going to be like Gorilla Gone or Hunky Chunky. And then Gorilla Gone just turned up on the castle arena, so I was like, okay, great, that's just Hunky Chunky. So we're just flying. And so I was just like continuously accelerating. I don't care where trombone is, I'll get the hint and helm and I'm done. I can't believe I was 3 tiny CBs away from basically god routing that seed. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Kuiper and Riley. How they got their better times. I didn't watch them, but I would suspect that at least one of them probably had that happen with them.
Maybe. I mean, where do you get your tiny CBs? Maybe they went to the treasure room. I debated going into the treasure room when I pulled, what was it, I I pulled key 5 out of the 5-door ship. I wasn't actually expecting key 5 there. I was thinking key 5 was going to be in the back of Aztec, like tiny 5-door temple or something. There was like a ton of stuff in testing, and Underground was also kind of loaded. Underground was, oh yeah, that was kind of gross.
Was a little concerned that you forgot the Isles Cranky Lanky.
I have edited my note-taking sheet multiple times to make sure I remember my shops that I have left behind, and I continue to forget them. It's very easy to do that, especially the Isles one.
Yeah. You got bailed out by that hint though in those later lobbies.
That hint did bail me out. Although I think it was a matter of time before I like reconsidered, like actually look at the literally filled in bright red squares on the board. It's like, come on, look at it.
Go look at that. What do we need? Yeah.
If this was a one-on-one seed, I would be very happy to see this seed in the bracket. This would make such a good race.
Yeah. This was a crazy fast seed. Holy moly. I just poured on the Jets, and I'm happy about that. I was like an hour in. I had like 45 GBs in my pocket, or I had like 40 something GBs in my pocket, and I'm like, am I going too fast? And I'm like, I haven't seen any reason to slow down yet. So, Junkie Key Rule was getting a little scary, but it just solved itself. So I was like, even if Chunky K Rule were a little bit wackier, it's probably something in a later level, and I need to get GBs to get into those later levels anyway. So like. Yeah. I never even looked at Caves and Forest. Also, all the foolish hints were like so late loaded that I like debated not getting my last couple hints because I was like, it's just gonna be a bunch of foolish hints. Do I need those? And the answer is yes, I need those. I need those very badly.
Oh yeah, don't skip your hints. Then you skipped, so you ended up skipping because you never went back with Punch. You never went back to Callian and got the punch checks, the arena and stuff. So that was Bean, and so we were debating that Tiny locked trombone with a sax check.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, is it going to be on the beanstalk?
It was either. I'm kind of surprised it turned up that way. What was it? So it was saxophone and blast and storage in arcade. I don't think anything else turned up, and I'm not really sure how sax ends up on the path. I'm not really sure how sax ends up on the path to that medal, but do you really need sax to get in there?
Maybe you logically need a coconut.
No, you know why? You need sax to get coconut, and because coconut gets you into the lighthouse area, that probably is enough. So it's not that it's sax is sufficient, and then maybe something that sax locks would like help you or something. Or there's a lot of ways to do it, because like sax would like raise the water level and then so on and so forth. I don't know. So that makes sense. But yeah, I was thinking it was going to be something DK or something tiny, and I was just going to run straight to it, and I was pretty confident I could get it wherever trombone was. I was right. Feels good.
And you were three CBs away from getting that tiny medal.
I did need Triangle to materialize out of nowhere, and it just was in the Aztec shops, and that was when I was like, all right, I'm celebrating. This seed is done. We won. Let's go.
Yeah, we saw you very happy with that pull.
That was a good one. That was almost as good as Key 7. Man, that Key 7, that just solved everything. I tried to do the cheeky little twirl without the boulder, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just breaking out the big guns. It's time.
That's hard to do. Even I grabbed the boulder for that.
I saw Connor do it first try, and I was like, oh, I can do that. I was wrong.
Yeah, you should practice, but not. Yeah, we were saying that you did it like twice. I was like, you should practice this, but not during a qual race.
Practice it like Kuiper practices Big Bug Bash.
Yeah.
That bash in Helm was getting scary, man. That was a rough one.
We thought you might not get it when you missed that one bug like 5 or 6 times. It's like, is he gonna redo this? But you did. The rest of it was really clean.
That was definitely very scary, and I was kind of even. I was getting pretty hard a lot of that, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Well,
a couple obligatory falls, but that's just part of the course. That's my part and parcel.
Yeah, you're going too fast. You gotta fall, then you're fine. That galleon fall. It didn't cost you that much time. You fell from that bridge.
Oh, classic. Oh, it's galleon, and then like a fall off castle or something. Whatever. I was YOLOing my castle route so hard. I was prioritizing underground because I was like, there's gonna be something in the underground, and it turned out guitar and spring, and it was spring for something in testing. Did I end up using that? That wasn't barrels, was it? That was feather. Oh lord. That key 2 was kind of nasty. Like that key 2, like man, it's a testament to the hints. I was reading pretty heavily into the hints, and it just kept me going in the right direction to get key 2, and I was really happy with how that turned out. Even though I only had 10 hints and a super berry coconut gun, it kind of worked out.
Yeah, I think that everyone got pretty lucky on this seed. The casino was early to get coconut and key 2, that the rest of the seed just kind of solved itself and everything. But yeah, that casino wasn't too bad because you were stuck on only 2 levels and you knew what you needed. Because I don't think you had Did you know Diddy was in that coconut cage?
I was so supremely confident that if at any moment in that castle I pulled coconut, I was going to exit level. Yeah, on the spot.
On the spot, yeah.
There was no way it wasn't there. I didn't peek it, and in hindsight, it probably should have, but it was like the first 2 hints you got basically told you, hey, Diddy's right here. go get him.
Yeah, Eddaket had peeked it. That's why I didn't think you had peeked it, but I think you had figured it out.
Do you know if anyone got the vial on the ferry? That was extraordinary bait.
Yeah, we didn't see anybody else, but
once you
everyone in chat got that. But once you guys got all your training moves and things, and you got that slam, it was like you don't need it.
Once you pulled diving out of the low line, once you pulled diving out of the boulder, it was like, okay, I probably don't need that anymore. And then you pull slam out of the arena, it's like, okay, I definitely don't need that anymore.
Yeah, we thought maybe it was slam. I was like,
Riley
is that slam?
went into caves? Hello? What are you doing?
Man,
Aztec Beetle. Okay, I was going to say.
Orange is on the Beetle Race. Beetle Race was definitely something that early in the seed I was a little sus of. I was like, I'm getting way too much stuff for Beetle Race right now.
Morning.
Okay, GG's on 7th place.
Thank you. I was all over the place at the beginning.
Yeah, kind of had to be.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
You two were pretty dang close to each other for, I would say, the first 20-25 minutes. Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Pretty linear, I think. There's not too much to surprise you with. It's, clear out your factory, then clear out castle, and then it's like, wait, I don't have coconut. That's not good.
Yeah, nice path to coconut. Well, path to Diddy to key 2, and that just sort of locked everything.
You saw key 2 in that shop, and so you knew you needed Diddy pretty early on, and it was just getting to find him.
Yeah, I made a bunch of really strange trips into factory that I was like, this seems slow, but like I'm doing it anyway. Like I ran back in once I got Mini, and I was like, oh crap, I need to go get that thing out of the arcade, which didn't really help me in Castle, but that's what I did that before Castle, and I was like, if this is like Feather, it's like good to have before Castle, but if it's like anything else, it doesn't matter.
I had one of my trips back to, I think it was the trip where I got key 2. I just kept finding move after move, and it kept delaying me leaving factory. Like, I think I got like saxophone, and then I got blast like right next to the blast course, so I did that. Barrels and testing. I was thinking that I was going to be getting something like feather. Oh, I did get feather at some point and had to do the what's it called, dartboard, so I could get a fairy, and then diving wasn't actually there. So
yep, that fairy was bait. Excellent.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone didn't do that. I would be pretty surprised. That would take some guts.
Yeah.
That would be like I didn't check BFI kind of level of guts.
Yeah. Which pearl did you get?
So I cleared out factory. I got Diddy. I got my key to... No, I got my diving out of Japes. I did my Japes loop. That was a great loop out of Japes too. And I go into level 4. I see it's Galleon and immediately pause, exit, return to factory, and pick up the pearl in production.
Yeah,
I was so torn. I like went back to factory lobby. So I was like in Galleon lobby. I did the PTT check, and I was like on my way out. I'm like, you know what? Lanky has a move in Isles. Let me go buy that. And I go get it. I'm like, punch. This is the best move to get on the way into Galleon. And then I'm like, wait, I have punch. Let me go to factory. And then I went to factory lobby, punched, got the whatever that was. I think it was like a banana. And then I was like, I really don't feel like going all the way at production just for a pearl. So I ended up gambling, and I got my pearl eventually. I did like the non-lighthouse side of Galleon, left, did castle to try to get key 4. And then because I wasn't sure like what key 4 was just a mess for me.
I was pretty sure the mermaid was key 4. That's why I was so heavy on the pearls, heavy-handed on it. I hadn't climbed production yet, also, so it was pretty good value.
Yeah. But I ended up getting a pearl in Chunky Shed in surroundings for
Yes,
castle.
I got that at the very end after returning for the arena.
Yeah, and it was like based on the aisle shops and the castle colored bananas for key 4. There were like 4 different checks it could have been realistically. I was like, oh, this could just be talking about Chunky's medal because punch would lead to his medal. This could be talking about the factory car race, or not the castle car race, because port came from the medal and the shop gave you coconut or something. Like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like there were so many different things it could have been. And then finally I was like on my way out and I was like, oh, it's just the mermaid.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it's directly hinted. It lines up with the coconut. Yeah. It's monkey port for coconut, and then coconut got you Strong Kong too, which was like probably the worst place for that to be. I got that before Chunky, and I was like freaking out, like, oh my god, if anyone like did Crush Room without Strong Kong, they'd have Chunky through their whole castle trip. This is gonna be a disaster, and then it wasn't that bad. So crisis averted.
Yeah, I was lucky.
That was a very funny sequence of events where I dropped down, I checked the power hut, and I'm like, oh crap, where is it? And then blast out of the Diddy Vines barrel, and then go up the blast course, and then get the medal in the blast course. I was like, oh hello, all right, okay, factory, calm down.
Yeah, I was like, you got Diddy, and then you got Chunky, like very quickly.
That was me. I got Chunky in the power shed.
Yeah.
And so it was like I got him in the power shed. I'm like, I can't do anything with this yet. I need to do the barrel because there's actually a move here.
Yeah.
It was a crazy sequence of events, and then this scene just like fell into place so well for me. If I had 3 more tiny CBs, I would have had trombone before leaving Galleon for my one trip. I had to go back for it. I almost went in a tiny 2-door ship or a tiny 5-door ship, but once I pulled key 5 out of Diddy's, I was like, I gotta go get 15 hints, which was very good because I hadn't gotten punch yet, and then the hint told me, oh, hey idiot, go back to that shop, bud, go pick up your punch, and I was like, oh yes sir.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I opened the 3 ships that I had instruments for. I did Diddy's and then I left.
And I think that actually paid out in the end. Even if I had to go back for the medal, I think that's not that big a deal. It's like you kind of know exactly where you're going. I had cleared everything else of Tiny's. Treasure Room was foolish. I'm very glad I didn't do Treasure Room because I already had a ton of GBs and the density wouldn't have helped me any. And when it turned out to be foolish later, it just kind of played into that choice. So a lot of things fell into place for me. The one miracle I needed was Triangle just showing up somewhere, and it was just in the Aztec shops, and I was like, oh my lord,
that was nice.
Praise the donk, I'm in go mode.
Yeah, I had the revelation. I was like, everything is locked behind rockets right now, and all I have is Pineapple might be leading me there. And so I ended up going to the 5-door temple, and I was like, let's just see if it's here. And it happened to be right there.
So
and then I immediately left.
I skipped Rocket Barrel and Caves Lobby and got key 7 without Rocket Barrel, and that just solved the seed for me basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because once you get that, you know your Rocket Barrel is in the 5-door temple, and then it's like, okay, well, what's on the Vulture then? Your Vulture is your Hunky Chunky. Okay, my seed is basically just done. Let's just go.
That makes sense.
Lrauq
That's one I've not tried yet.
Pulling that key out of Logic
The
was
legendary Boulder Tech. I'm pretty sure at some point I told Revan, this is so ridiculous, I'm never going to do this, and I have now done it. So if Revan ever sees this, he can just hit me with an enormous "I told you so."
Yeah, that's one I know about. I just never think of it. I never tried it. So
I was so locked in on the Castle Helm or the Caves Helm lobby hint that I ran back to Castle lobby really quick to check that dirt patch because I hadn't done it yet. I could have done that very early, but I was like, oh crap, I gotta check that really fast. I did that, and then I was like, okay, when I see Caves lobby, I'm doing everything in Caves lobby. And then, because it's not in Helm lobby if it's key 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was Caves or Castle. I mean, that was your choices, so... definitely narrowed your checks down. So yeah, I think you doing that, Lrauq, really.
It had to be there. I think that was the last thing.
That was the last thing.
I don't think I pieced that together in the moment, but like that was like giga important. So I was like, oh yeah, we're doing that for sure.
Yeah. I eventually, once I got to around to getting key 4 and 5, which I think took me too long. I think that's probably what a lot of the time loss on my side was just getting sort of tripped up by those two. But
Yeah.
once I got past that point, was looking at my key 7 hints, I was like, oh, I have one thing left to do in this hinted area. And I was thinking it was going to be the lobby led to a gun that was going to get me into the 5-door temple. So I was expecting peanuts or grape there until I went to 5-door temple with pineapple and got the rocket from there.
Yeah, I was expecting that too. Actually, when I was clearing out the lobbies, I was like, okay, what gun am I going to get here? I need to go to the back of Aztec, and then it wasn't a gun, and I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, that key 7 was bigly for sure, and things just fell into place from there. Nothing else was like too scary besides that the coconut shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was interesting.
You had to find your coconut, and you had to do it with just 2 lobbies worth of hints, which is ugly and a
2
horrible
lobbies
spot.
worth of hints,
And
2
get
Kongs.
2 Kongs, 2 lobbies worth of hints. Go get all your DK and Tiny moves. Get all your Diddy moves. You don't have Diddy. Good luck.
And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, remember how you were almost at a monopoly of Diddy moves? Now you have a monopoly of Tiny moves.
And you're never finding peanuts. I have no idea where they are.
Yeah, I'm missing
Yeah.
I'm missing peanuts, grapes, and then stand and balloon.
Same. And oranges and sniper.
Oh yeah, and oranges and sniper.
Apparently you found the bean. If I had gotten punch before going into Galleon, which I
Whoa,
very
you
easily
guys
could
didn't
have.
You guys didn't have instrument upgrade 2, one of the most important ones in the game.
Sorry. Did find ammo belt 1 though.
Oh yeah, I think I did too, but I could not tell you where.
Yeah, the bean was the battle arena in Galleon.
Right. I don't. Yeah,
You-
there's no way you checked the. Did you check BFI?
I did check it.
Oh yeah, checking that was spicy. You see a clear vial in there, and you're like,
Yep. And I'm
"Uh-oh."
like, all I have is diving. And then I went into Japes and I got diving. I was like, there's almost no way that this is going to be useful in Banana Fair Island. The only thing would be like a slam. And then I went further up Japes and got a slam. And I was like, all right, never mind. I'm done.
Yep. I was just like diving. I was like, okay, that probably kills BFI. You pick up the slam. Oh, that definitely kills BFI. We're never going there. I'm done. I'm done taking photos. I missed a shot on every single photo take.
There was like the smallest part of my brain that was like, oh, pineapple leads to something. I have access to the sniper tree. Do I need sniper? Or I know you can do that out of logic, but I was like, do I actually need to do banana fairies for sniper for this? But
Oh my god.
ended up not being that. There was a small
fine.
part that kind of.
I was indeed somewhat scared of being 2%ed in Helm, but I wasn't that scared. The hints kind of like played nice, and I was like, okay, even if I do get 2%ed, Peanuts probably turns up pretty early, either maybe in like cave shops or like forest or something.
Yeah. That was as soon as I saw the second minigame, I was like, all right, the one thing that could have prevented go mode.
Yeah. I mean, this one's pretty straightforward. I think all the hints are going to like solve the end game, so this is
I think
probably
so.
why tons of people are finishing very quickly. This is a fast seed. Top 10, sub 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, even, I think, I mean, we'll have to see how it shakes out. This is my final, 6th and final qualifier. I think even though this is a 149, which is a pretty respectable time, I think this one drops for me. Just because of how many people were ahead.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
You need an 887. I think that would be hard. It's not impossible just based on the other 7th place times, but it'd be hard just based on what I see.
Especially the nice gap between like first and 4th is 11 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my little 5 minute my cute little 5 minute buffer there.
Yeah, so you got a 5 minute buffer before 4th place. That's going to help you a lot,
Give me some points.
Especially if you end up only having 4 quals to do.
Yeah, my first qual was pretty mid, and this is number 2, so this one is pretty good and might get dropped.
This might be your dropped one, but yeah.
This is pretty good. Let's do that again.
Yeah,
I take this any day of the week.
Yeah, so we were thinking too, when you guys were getting that hint, because both of you had to go for that trombone hint, and was like, is that going to be? We were thinking it was going to be on the bean because thought it was sax locked. It was like, oh, could it be on the bean? And then Eddaket was like, that was your chance of beating Lrauq. It's like, if it's on the bean check, you have bean already, and he didn't know where it was. It's like he could have been casinoing the bean there.
A bean casino. That is cursed.
That would have been funny.
I do not will that on it. I do not wish that on anyone.
That's a rough one, yeah.
That would be very bad. I don't. That doesn't really. That also doesn't really make sense. I kind of knew that it had to be pretty accessible because, like,
Yeah.
for all the lanky K roll lanes, they're all like kind of early stuff. So I was like, nothing that wild.
Yeah. One day we're gonna get a bean required qual seed. I bean leave.
One day.
I feel like this is the second key we've had on Mermaid for qual seeds.
Yeah.
Maybe mixing up with a different one.
The number of keys I've seen on that mermaid is suspicious. It's like
really
she's got all the keys. The rabbit has all your important moves.
Yeah.
There's some real main character action energy going on.
There is. The vulture wanted to turn this time. That's the first time I think we saw anything important on him in a while. But yeah, it was key 7 on the mermaid couple ones ago.
Not the
Maybe
first
it
time
was
I've
last
seen
fall.
something. Not the first time I've seen something on that vulture. That rascal.
And Chunky 5-door stays the best 5-door.
Stays goated for sure. I was like, yep, it's Chunky 5-door, and I didn't even think about the rest.
Yeah, both of you went right for Chunky first.
If it wasn't in that
Okay.
one, I would have been extremely surprised.
Yeah.
That would have been very alarming because then that pineapple would raise questions. It would have to be like a helm barrel or something.
Yeah. Yeah, when you guys pulled that out of that splat on that cactus, it was like, wait, that's the one chunky move you don't need for K-roll.
Yep.
Why do we need that? Is that a 2%? Is that a shooting minigame?
That was my last check before the mech fish too, so I was like, this better not be the mech fish.
We said that too. We're like, oh, the Mechfish agenda is coming after you.
Someday the
yeah,
Mechfist agenda will be real.
Stays winning.
Yes.
Even when it doesn't persist, it lives in our heads rent free.
You guys were considering it. Definitely was something you were thinking of.
All right, so I think we can wrap up the restream here. 25 people in this qualifier race. Over half have finished right now. Sub 2 top 10. Pretty amazing to see.
Yeah, we're just over 2 hours and half the lobby's finished. That is.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
13th place at 206. That's good.
Yeah. That's the difference between just like going to levels in different orders. That's all it is.
All right.
In these big lobbies, it's just you just got to pick the right level. You just got to pick the right level order every time if you want to win.
Yes.
And once again, this stream is sponsored by DK64 Randomizer.com, and I say it is because I helped make the game, so I get to say this stream is sponsored by it. So, that being said, I am going to raid someone who is still playing. We'll cheer him on, give him some love. And I hope everyone here has a great rest of your evening. Or unless your name is Spike, then you hope you have a great rest of your day, because it's morning for you.
Yeah, it actually is morning for you. And we will see everyone back here Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for the next qual. So everyone who still needs to do it, get in there.
There we go. Okay, we are going to raid Aaron, who is doing the Qual 7. No spoilers, please. This is going to be a DK64Randomizer.com raid.
All right, well, have a good night, everybody.